Subtle? Not even close. But it works. After wrapping up in Hispania, you're back in Rome and get elected Curial Aedile. Translation? You're now the guy in charge of keeping Rome entertained. So what do? Throw epic gladiator games. Massive, over-the-top, budget-breaking public spectacles. People love it. Small problem though. You're broke. So you borrow money. A lot of money. Risky? Sure. Worth it? Absolutely. The people adore you. Your popularity? Skyrocketing. Then comes the big win. Pontifex Maximus, the High Priest of Rome. And you don't just win, you destroy your competition. Now you're not just popular, you're a political force. Next up, Praetor Urbanus, a big legal job back in Rome. After that, you're back to Hispania Ulterior, but this time as governor. And now you're officially outperforming your father. Sorry, Dad, but your ultimate goal is still out there, looming like Mount Olympus. Consul. The problem? You've made a truckload of enemies who think you'll be way too powerful in that seat. But giving up? Not your style. But this is you we're talking about. You don't back down because people are scared of you. That just means you're doing it right. So, you make moves. Big ones. You team up with Pompey the Great, Rome's military golden boy, and Crassus, the guy who has more money than the gods, to form a secret alliance. The first triumvirate. Pompey gives you military clout. Crassus gives you money. You bring the strategy. Together, you rig the system just enough to make sure you get exactly what you want. And just like that, you become Consul of Rome. You did it. The Julii name is back on top. You've done what your father, your uncle, and generations before you failed to do. You could stop now. You could rest. But nah, you're just getting started. It's the year 59 BCE, and you're Consul of Rome. And honestly, you're killing it. You use your power to help out your boys in the first triumvirate, Crassus and Pompey. Each getting what they want, like it's a political buffet. In return, you get the real prize. Proconsular command over Cisalpine Gaul, Transalpine Gaul, and Illyricum. Translation? Massive resource-rich regions that are just sitting there, waiting for someone ambitious to come scoop them up. So in 58 BCE, you wrap up your time in Rome, say your polite goodbyes, and march out with 4 legions. Time to turn Gaul into your personal empire. First thing on the to-do list, crush a few Germanic tribes sniffing around your territory. Consider that box checked. Then from 58 to 51 BCE, you go full beast mode. You crush the Gauls, tribe after tribe. Feeling bored? You invade new lands. Why? Because you can. You even build a bridge across the freaking Rhine River just to prove a point. Boats? That's for amateurs. You're Caesar. By 50 BCE, you've turned Gaul into a Roman province, made yourself richer than ever, and gained something far more dangerous than gold. Loyalty. Your soldiers worship you. The Roman people adore you. You're a rock star general with wealth, territory, and soldiers who die for you. And that terrifies the Senate. They send a little love letter. Hey Caesar, how about you disband your army and come home? Nice try. You know exactly what will happen the second you show up in Rome with your legions. Your enemies will rip you apart like lions on a stake. So you politely decline. Rome doesn't like that. They give you 2 choices. Surrender your army or be branded an enemy of the state. Your response? Basically, catch me if you can. And just like that, Rome declares war on you. To make things even spicier, guess who they put in charge of the army sent to stop you? Pompey, your old buddy from the first triumvirate. Remember when the 3 of you were tight? Yeah, that's over. Crassus died in 53 BCE during a failed military flex, so now it's just you and Pompey left in the trio. You've got the army, the fame, the money, the people. So what does Pompey do? He panics. He runs straight into the arms of your enemies in the Senate like a clingy ex. He figures, better take Caesar out before Caesar takes me out. Classic betrayal arc unlocked. It's 49 BCE, and you've had enough. You grab your army and cross the Rubicon River, a move so bold, it basically slaps Rome in the face. It's an open declaration of war. No turning back now. You storm through Rome so fast, Pompey and his army panic. They don't even try to fight. They straight up abandon Rome and flee to Greece to regroup. Coward move? Maybe. Smart? Also maybe. But you're not letting him breathe. You chase him across the sea, straight into Greece, where you both clash at the Battle of Pharsalus. Pompey has more troops, more cavalry, but you have experience, strategy, and that scary level of confidence that says, I already know I'm going to win. You destroy him. Pompey flees again, this time to Egypt, probably hoping to hide behind royalty. But you're not done. You follow fast. When you get there, the Egyptians, thinking they're doing you a favor, hand you a gift. Pompey's head. You look at it, and suddenly, this war doesn't feel like a game anymore. Say what you want about your rivalry, but Pompey was once your friend, your ally, the man you built an empire with. You can't stop the tears. This is what power does. It breaks bonds. It leaves you alone. But you don't stop. You return to Rome and crush the last of your enemies, one by one, until there's no one left standing. The civil war is over, and you're the last man standing. It's 46 BCE, and the Senate names you dictator for 10 years. Not bad. But you're Caesar, and not bad isn't good enough. By 44 BCE, you force their hand. They declare you dictator for life. You've done it. You've gone further than any ancestor could have dreamed. The Julii name is now legendary. You could retire, throw parties, relax. But nah, now it's time to enjoy the empire you built. You reward your supporters by stuffing the Senate with your people, bumping it from 600 to 900 seats. That's not politics. That's empire building. You reward your veterans with land. You cut debt. You lower taxes. You make life easier for ordinary Romans. And guess what? They love you for it. But not everyone's smiling. The old guard in the Senate? They're panicking. You're too powerful, too popular, too untouchable. You can see it in their eyes, the envy, the fear. But whatever. Let them sulk. You're wearing a purple toga now, reserved for royalty. You've placed your statue in the temples next to the gods, and you've declared yourself Parens Patriae, father of the fatherland. You're not just ruling Rome anymore. You are Rome. It's March 15, 44 BCE. You throw on your usual purple toga, the one that screams, "Yeah, I run this place." It's just another Senate meeting. You've done hundreds. You're a dictator, sure, but even dictators have to deal with paperwork. You stroll in like a king among men. Then, something feels off. Suddenly, you notice senators crowding around you. A hand grabs your robe. Then, you feel it. Cold steel. You look down. Blood. Your blood. They're stabbing you now from all sides. You don't see faces. All you see is your blood, splattering everywhere. You try to push back, shouting, "But this is violence!" But there's no escape. Your legs buckle. You're going down, and you know it. Around you, the senators are yelling, "Liberty! Freedom!" These were the same people your advisors warned you about. Yeah, you knew they hated you. But did you do anything? Nope. You look up, gasping, bleeding. And there it is. Pompey's statue. Cold, stoic, watching. You crack a smile. Of course it ends like this. You think, yeah, I was too arrogant, but I changed Rome. I made the Julii name immortal. And then, just like that, you're gone. The man who conquered Gaul, crushed Pompey, rewrote the rules, and called himself godlike, dies on the Senate floor, at the hands of the people he tried to rule. Julius Caesar. You lived like a legend. You died like one too. And history, it never forgot you.